stream.
Steve Gaffney would be very disappointed in me.
No, it's all good. All good.
That's a very talented lane pairing just out here at the moment, Ralph and Peter Bol.
It's an interesting one, isn't it? Obviously, you can't help it. That's the lane draw, and that's the way it works out. But typically, if you think of say a Diamond League race, where obviously lane draws can be sometimes influenced by managers and meet promoters and all that sort of stuff, you wouldn't see quality athletes like that sharing a lane.
There it is, your start list for Heat 2. We've got Jamal Harani from Qatar, Alain Dutton from WA, Harry May, South Australia, Dylan Stenson, South Australia, Brett Fisk, South Australia, Archie Wallace, Victoria, who just got a medal earlier in the under-20s today, Will Austin Cray, the New South Wales champion, Matt Werner, Josh Ralph, and Peter Bol. Now, Jamal Harani from Qatar, very quick. He could potentially split Ralph and Bol here, the other two favourites in this race. This is interesting.
It is, and it's definitely an interesting one because obviously on paper you look at this and go, okay, Josh Ralph, Peter Bol should be first through, followed by Dylan Stenson. But having that Qatari athlete in there does shake it up a little bit. Could we see one of these top athletes not making it through to the final?
Exactly, and off they go from the inside. Haran, Dutton, May, Stenson, Fisk, Wallace, Austin Cray, Werner, Ralph, Bol, and Garland Barnes. Now, these guys have seen what they need to do. On the bubble, it's 1:49.81, so they know they have to go fast.
It does help sometimes being in that second heat, understanding what needs to be done, you know, how to take the race out, make sure the race is set up as fast, and sometimes it is worthwhile of these better athletes to take the pace up, making sure that it is set up for a quick race, because then it leaves a position where the top four may be automatics through because it is such a fast race. So
not often do you see Ralph out the front either, pushing the pace. That's Ralph, Bol, and Stenson in the first three positions. Oh, a very big elbow there. Bit of drama there between, looks like Garland Barnes and Will Austin Cray. Plenty of pushing and shoving between those two athletes, and I think we might see a little bit about that later.
Yeah, we may do that. There's always a little bit of argy-bargy in these 800s, especially in the men. They're big physical guys, though, as they run around onto the back straight. Still Josh Ralph out in front. Peter Bol's being smart, just sitting in behind him, followed by Dylan Stenson. Those three are your top, but obviously these athletes are coming on the outside. Looks like we've got Archie Wallace on the outside coming through.
He's already run the 800 heats, semis and finals of the under-20s.
He's not letting these open have it all their own way. But it's still Josh Ralph out in front, followed by Peter Bol. These guys are going to move on now. They need to make sure they're automatics through, and they're doing just that right now. But it looks like the Qatari athletes coming through is pushing Stenson. These two need to make sure they get up there. They've got times to beat. The two times that they need to get in front of, it looks like 1:49.81 they need to beat. Josh Ralph will take this out, 1:49.90. No, so those athletes, I don't think they're going to be the qualifiers through. But obviously Josh Ralph, Peter Bol made sure they're automatics. We'll have to wait for the official time before we actually call it, but this could be close and tough for Dylan Stenson here.
Yeah, well, I think he's out. I think that's it. We'll only see the first two from this heat. This is the definition of cutthroat.
And that's the way it works, which is disappointing. He's been running so well this season, so well. So it looks like we're going to go down to Tamsin. Looks like she might be down there with a couple of the winners, Josh Ralph and Peter Bol, some of our top 800-metre runners.
I've got two of the superstars of the men's 800 metres down here. Look, they're breathing pretty easily. I think they've both done it pretty comfortably.
Yeah, it's a bit of fun. It's raining as well, so happy that Ralph took it out and kind of just went for it, looking around, just getting ready for the final, really. This is just a round, so the main one is on Saturday, so yeah.
I was speaking to a coach earlier, Justin Rinaldi, and he said that after Canberra's break, he made you do a pretty hard session, so I don't think you'll ever do that again.
Yeah, I did pretty hard after that, but I think I deserved it. No one has ever really broken an 8, so, I mean, that was my fault there, so that's all right. We're back here again anyway, so.
Well, good luck for the final, Pete. Josh, you took the hard way, you led it from the front, but these are really tough qualifications with the men's 800.
Yeah, it's a bit cutthroat, but I think everyone's more or less happy with going straight through to a final. You know, it's nice to have a day off. We don't always get that in major champs, but Yeah, it's nice. So it was just I just wanted to get out and roll the legs around and see how it goes, and that felt really comfy. It was good.
And for you top guys, obviously qualifications for world champs are on your mind. So having the day off and being able to focus on that plays on your mind?
A little bit. I mean, Nationals is more about the title. We can go overseas and run quick in Europe, hopefully. So Saturday's all about the win. But if it's quick, we can get a qualifier and a win, then, champagne's on me.
Well, you looked fantastic. Go rest up. Good luck for the final.